Alright, welcome guys. So this is a quick guide on how to play Superior by GALA Games. We're going to get stuck straight into the gameplay and then we'll talk about some of the other details like the talent trees, challenge modes, and how to jump into a game. Alright, let's get stuck in. So how the game works is you're basically fighting off ex-superheroes. So all the heroes in this world have gone rogue, gone bad, and we're stealing their powers to use for ourselves to kill the ex-superheroes, so the villains. So you inject the juice, which is the superpower, into here as you start the mission. You'll come into here and you'll see three options for superpowers that you can inject yourself with. So all of these are for our dash, so if we get out of that, the three main powers you'll have is either empowering your dash, which is you can dash forward like this, your empowered melee attack, so that would be a normal melee attack, where you hold the melee attack down and you do an empowered melee attack. The last one, or the third one, is empowering your jump. So that's normal jump. Once you get powers, there'll be superpowers related to that jump. So dash, melee, and jump. So at the moment, we've been given a choice of the three dashes. So force dash, it's going to have its powers based around force abilities, Xeno abilities, shocking abilities. There's also fire and ice at the moment. So we'll just pick Xeno dash for now, and then we get teleported to our first mission. Once you run through the first mission, you unlock this second one. So let's just jump into the first one. So you'll either be killing your enemies with your superpowers or your guns or your melee attack. I'm dashing forward. You can shoot things down. Use our dash or our superpowers or our melee attack. So that's how you're going to run through. The mission at the moment is to kill X amount of enemies so we can steal the juice, which will give us another superpower. So we've stolen the juice. You can kill off all the enemies, or you can make a mad dash to the end, to the teleporter. So that's an example of one mission using our powers, our weapons, and our melee attacks. You'll then come back to the bar, maybe pick up some boosters. You can spend some money in the shop here. Put your cash into the ATM for some interest. Or chuck your juice into the juice extractor and get another superpower. So these superpowers, they're just going to empower you generally. So there's a huge range of them. They're pretty much endless. But you can see these aren't related to directly empowering our jump, dash, or melee attack. So this one's going to have our Xeno powers heal us. So we'll select that one. Later on in further missions, we might find that there's an empowered melee strike or jump. And you can use, a range of combinations of different superpowers, or you can go with the same type of superpowers. So you might do complete fire, complete ice, or you might do a combination. And then we teleport in to the next mission. So as we teleport here, you can see on the left hand corner our mission progress. So we've done our first mission, now we're on our second, and then the one after that will be a boss, followed by another 2 missions, another boss, another 2 missions, and then the final boss. So this mission here, we're defending this dead super while we're extracting the juice from him. And you can see here, there's different weapons you can pick up as you kill enemies. So this one's a repeater. And we can see here there's boosters that drop as well. So this will give us another Xeno related to our powers.
We're gonna need a bit more time. This guy was deader than
once the juice is extracted, we make it to the teleporter, much like the first mission. So we'll grab the juice. So each character has a unique playstyle. So I'm playing Ronin at the moment, who's more of a close quarters character, and each of them have a unique overdrive ability. It's kind of like an ultimate ability. So you can see right now that Q is being flashed in the kind of bottom right, and as I press Q, that's been built up over time after I've done damage and killed enemies. Press Q, now I've got a bunch more armor, take reduced damage, and also deal increased damage for a short duration. The other characters might be increased shooting abilities, or one of them goes invisible, for example. So you can see here you can mix powers. So I've got a force overdrive here, which gives my overdrive charging faster, which again is the ultimate ability. So we can take that and move on to the boss mission. So this is the first boss that you'll fight. It's called Backbone, and it's pretty similar to other games. So you either use your weapons to shoot down these kind of pimple-like things on him, dash away from his abilities, maybe use some melee attacks, get out of the way of his abilities. Alright, so once we've killed him, we gain a bunch of boosters, so we'll grab that. We'll grab the juice, more boosters, and we'll leave that satchel charge. Alright, so this is an example of, you could get offered different strains of powers, so we could go fire jump or ice jump, or we could keep stacking our Xenos powers. So we'll go ice jump just for a bit of different utility. So this is going to slow down enemies, and as you can see here, as we jump, we're going to jump higher and it's going to create ice underneath us, which we run faster through and enemies go slower through. So you can see here we're now playing Nomad, which is one of the other characters. She's more of a sharpshooter, and we've got the shocking jump ability. So as we double click jump, we can move around using shocking jump, and we can even snipe out enemies while we're floating in the air using that superpower. So this is an example of her overdrive ability. So if we pop Q there, it's going to auto attack, and pretty much one-shot everything. And this is the different mission here, so we've got to kill these anomalies. Now where this game really shines is with co-op, so you can imagine playing Nomad and then Ronin, the character we showed before, who's more of a kind of tank, close combat character, and then you've got this sharpshooter in the back. So as you progress from level 0 to 25, you'll gain access to these skill points. So each character has a unique skill tree, and you eventually kind of choose different paths of how you want to play the character. You might end up more of a melee damage dealer, or more of a tank, or more utility. So there's heaps of different paths to go down, heaps of different characters, there's more to be released, and they've each got unique skill trees and different abilities. Now this is a co-op, so you can play with up to 2 other players, so 3 of you can run through. You can automatically sign up with other players here, create your own game or join friends' games, and once you get quite good at the game and you gather challenge keys, which you'll get from beating some of the bosses that we showed. The challenge run here has a leaderboard, which you get a score at the end of your run. So after you launch it and run through, you'll use one of your challenge keys and you'll get a score based off speed and how many kills you get. So you're basically just running through as cleanly, as quickly as possible, while killing as many enemies as possible. So this game is going to be an NFT play to earn type game via GALA Games. So yeah, NFTs will give you small bonuses and a little bit more earnings, and I imagine this challenge mode is going to be a way that they'll distribute some of those rewards. So once you get good at the game, you can start playing this challenge mode and probably get some rewards at some point. So if you haven't downloaded the game yet, I'll put a link in the description to either GALA Games or Steam. They're the two places you can play it via. And if you wanted any more advanced kind of tips and details, you can check out my other videos. I've got my top challenge run playthrough and a few other videos. Alright, that's it from me, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.